Greetings everyone, and Grade here, another H Powers 3 replay. Spawn on the right side as the blue Maltese, we have MSGT. Spawn on the left side as the red Swedes, we have Vindian. And I really hate the fact that blue flag, red player, red flag, blue player. And it's going to annoy the crap out of me. But when there comes to natives on the map, we do have the Udasi Temple, which do give you access to some chakram throwers, which I believe are a Grenadier variant. And just only them. Which, let's see now, hero hit point 50%. Increased gathering rate from coin deposits. And we do have increase in chakra throws siege, attack, range, and line of sight.
Yes? Come on.
Any unique name when it comes to these explorers? Nope, doesn't look like it.
Ready.
There's also some herdables here, so he does find himself a wild water bison. And both players do start off with Grove Rickshaw here, which will be a decent scout early on, as well as getting you a bit of wood later on. Corpse split up on the coin deposit, and also play a bit of food from these wildlife. So right now their food income is actually pretty good. The total income is about 1 per second. He's also trying to herd them into the torps. Very nice. Can you put your Grove Rickshaw next to a torp, and would it provide wood income? Honestly, I have no idea. Wouldn't surprise me if it does, wouldn't surprise if it doesn't. One tiger does go down there. Red did find a handful of water bison. Blue, it doesn't appear to have found so many. Now I do have age available for the Maltese. Not paying attention. A little bit delay there. And now he's deploying the governor. His opponent is currently deploying out nothing at the moment. This deck's called Beginner. Got blueberries, villagers, wood, coin, pikemen, hussars, the artillery foundry and leather cannon, leather cannons, dominions, Treaty of Rotsky, first improvements, Irish brigadier mercenaries, coin, blackberries, platoon fire, carolines, light gun cartridges, falconets, snaplock, royal mint, refrigeration, heavy cannons, factory, and Osman Prospect. Delivers 4 prospect wagons, which gives you 4 coppers. This can ships 2 afterwards, and looks like maybe infinite afterwards. Maltese does have boom. I wonder if that means economic boom or explosions. Villagers, German gun, so probably economic boom. Winging and court constructions, chests of coin, hospitality. Hospitality. Is it hospitality? I can't read right now. Wood coin. We do have Spanish tongue, Portuguese tongue, Knights of Road, Sentinels, fire throwers, bards, fixed gun, whole wagon, iron armored pistoliers, French tongue, Russian tongue, higher fire throwers, fixed wagon guns, falconets, more falconets, culverins, fort wagons, Knight of Malta. The Knights of Malta ships 5 hospitaliers for each fort you have on the map, and factory. See, it's a large number of tongues here. Not familiar with all the tongues. Let's see. German tongue, of course, gives you access to settler wagons. Up here, let's see. Gives you Garros Chisa. Okay, Order Lancers, that's what it is. Portuguese tongue, give you Caçadores. Knights of Rhodes. Let's see, and for the French tongue, give you Cuirassiers, and for the Russian tug or Pigeon Nix, however you pronounce that. It looks like the Maltese may be eyeing for a fast fortress. There's this fast fortress, bringing the Sergeant of Arms. The Swedes are starting pushing center map, going for some Carolines and an outpost with a torque. Maltese right now has 17 villagers, same as the Swedes. Going for Sergeant at Arms, I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Maltese right now is just collecting up food and a little bit of wood, a mix of both. They need to get out of hospital. Corpse there. Carolyn's pushing me forward. They do bonus damage at range versus heavy cav. But the melee doesn't do any bonus damage, though they do have decent melee, but does less damage versus light infantry. In other words, don't try to smack a skirmish in the head, because they're going to shoot you before you can smack them in the head with a limp wrist. These guys do get 4 sun back. It's going to need a bit more there. Got an artillery foundry there, eyeing for the leather cannons. Obviously, it does have 1 leather cannon in the field. It does do 120 damage per shot, which and when it gets to H3, you can start withstanding each individual shot. Queues up a bunch of villagers there, going for a large amount of wood, maybe eyeing for a commandery or something. An outpost or trading post. There's an outpost over here. And there's the Hospitallers, which are a good swordsman there. The Halberdier variant with a bit of AoE. And actually decent speed as well. Got some good damage there. Got a very great coat being researched by one of the players. Maltese players just have a shipment available. May want to go with a fixed gun for defense, maybe at this current rate. The leather cannon does do less damage versus heavy cav and hand shock. It's quite a bit of wood sword as well, so I'm not sure what he's eyeing at the moment. Another town center, perhaps?
Bonjour.
He has a shipment available, is not deploying anything else, so what is he planning? Try and chase these herds over here. Has another shipment available. Pull anything out. Is he trying to go for something over in this H4? But no, he's not getting any resources. What is he planning? Going for 1,000 wood. How much does a fixed gun cost? Does it only cost wood? I would assume it costs gold as well. I have no idea what he's planning. His opponent is going for leather cannons, which are not going to be super useful right now. He chopped all that wood for the Spanish tongue, which will give him some lancers. So lancers will be useful in this situation. They will do bonus damage for Carolines, but they do send bonus damage return, but nothing too at the moment. Just going for his various tongues right now. As long as it doesn't remove any tongues, I'm fine with that. I realized, well, my OBS is so as a preview enabled. That helped with some performance by disabling it. And now there's the outpost down. These shipments seem like they take longer. Our Maltese shipments take longer to deploy on the field, so they have also increased hit points on everything. There's a commandery wagon. There's the Order Lancers. Order Lancers push way forward. They do have nearly 400 health at this moment. And they will rip apart everything. They, of course, have a ×3 bonus damage multiplier versus infantry. Carolines do have melee resist, but they will probably still get 2-shot by Lancers. Looks like they may get 3-shotted. Leather cannons going down as well. They do less damage versus heavy infantry, heavy cavalry. We've got also a Grenadier here that is going to be horrendously bad at the moment. That's not deploy out any more of them. Going for more Grenadiers, that's not going to be useful. As these Carolines are getting overran, the militia doing some decent fire support. And the Lancer does go down. The Maltese has 2 shipments available. Bringing now the Portuguese tongue, giving them some Cazadors, which are a skirmisher variant that more has costs similar to Musketeers, which skirmishers at this moment in time wouldn't be half bad versus the Grenadiers and Carolines he's been fighting. Blueberries have arrived. We have a field hospital also being put on field. Gotta heal up this Lancer somehow. Portuguese tongue is almost complete. Now there's a bunch of Cazadors here. You have 121 health, so leather cannons will not one-shot them. Villagers may want to stop eating grenades, a little bit too spicy. Also, switch forward, they're of course a good skirmisher at this time. The Swedes have not aged up either. Grenadiers are classified as heavy infantry, or no, yeah, heavy infantry. But the Cazadors will do bonus damage versus them. We've also got a number of Order Lancers and Order Hussars. Grenadiers are going to get gunned down. Grenadiers do less damage versus cavalry and hand shot, but not versus light infantry. So these Cazadors are pretty stacked up. They're taking a large number of splash damage there from the Grenadiers. But the Lancers and Hussars getting some great damage onto them. Leather cannon now push way forward. We also got a number of regular Hussars here to blow up the Swedes and a church. Blue's army will get cleaned on up, but Reds took quite a bit of beating as well. But still got 3 shipments available. A large number of mercenaries. Does any food shipments? Maybe a good idea. But I don't know what he should have brought on the field, honestly. He hasn't gone for German tongue either. Maybe get a bit of wood and go for German tongue. He's not going to bring in the armored pistoliers as well as a shipment of wood and coin. So let's push forward. Mancheries do have attacked some of the outposts, which does do bonus damage to cavalry. Armored pistoliers are super heavy musketeers with good armor. And now got these stupid monkeys being cleaned up. The church is in the middle of the map. Does he have the church improvements? No, he does not. I do not know what the church improvements are on the top of my head. Doesn't want to make it like you can build out Jaegers without you're just able to build out Jaegers whenever you want, if I remember correctly. There's armored pistoliers. They will be able to deal with this force no problem. One of those villagers trying to get hit there. More monkeys going down. The Swedish player has quite a bit of resources stockpiled up. He's definitely going to age up relatively soon. His opponent has enough coin, needs more food to age up as well. And soon he's going to have a big round of food or wood. Villagers are done collecting up that coin, going straight for that wood. And it looks like they're going to be tasked on the berries. Not a whole lot of berries here. These berries will be cleaned up very quickly. Another commandery going on up. Commanderies do cost 250 wood, 100 coins, similar to noble huts. Some torps up here. Maybe he can torch them.
Yes?
The Swedes right now are aging up, almost completely aged up with 2 exile apprentices. He's playing on spies, which would be good with those armored pistoliers, but the order units are not mercenaries. They're simply intervention units. So better not go with too many spies. Got quite a good number of commanderies now being put on the field. I don't know if mass commanderies are a really good idea. We do now have the veteran Carolines and veteran Grenadiers now being deployed on the field. More Costors being deployed out, very nice. Our pistoliers should be able to torch down those torps, no problem. There's still another shipment available. I was wondering he's going to go with a fixed gun, since he has so many commanderies. There's 6 of 6 commanderies now. Wait a second. Okay, Knights of Maltese is only for each fort, not for each commandery, unless I'm mistaken. These do not have a tag of fort. Is there even a tag of fort? I never really paid attention to that. Either way, we do have some sentinels now being put on the field. Sentinels are, of course, another musketeer variant, a little bit heavier, 2 population. Their cost is only 100, similar to other musketeers. Granted, it's not exactly a similar food to coin ratio, but they do cost 2 population each. This area has not been torched just yet. These villagers are eyeing for the food. A sizable force of Carolines here, as well as Grenadiers. More of the Order of Lancers wouldn't be half bad. And now here is for each commander. Ah, that's what he's going for. Knights of Rhodes. I got focused on this one, not on this one. So this will give him 18 Hospitaliers, or however you pronounce them. Looks like the spies do find the armored pistoliers very, very nice. The Torps may have spotted them earlier, but remember they're super heavy musketeers, but they have good melee resist. The spies do bonus damage, significant bonus damage, but they simply had really high melee resist to resist them. Now starting to push his way forward. There's a hospital, how do you pronounce that? So he gets 3 for each one. That's 600 resources, and each commander costs less than 600 resources. So he did get a net benefit from that card, and plus a sizable army. He has that over pop. One commander does go down. He doesn't really need it anymore. Does need some more housing though. And might as well throw a fixed gun into on the field, right? Blackberries have arrived. Blackberries, of course, puts oh, looks like this does double up the blueberry bushes. Apparently, blackberries do not stack with blueberries. That's good to know. So in theory, blackberries may be a better card, as each blueberry bush provides about additional 300 food on the map, while blackberries provide additional 1,000 food. Oh, and also contains more food. Blueberries are gathered much faster than by torps. It does provide more food, but may not stack with the blackberries. Also, the blackberry bushes don't have blackberries. The Swedish player is now eyeing to age up the Logistican. Leather cannons being pulled out as well. These guys will torch this down very quickly. They have 54 torch damage. Race Option 4 has a good number of veteran grenadiers. Maltese eyeing to age up as well, going for the engineer, which will allow him to pull out some sentry guns, dispensers, and teleporters. And there's that one there, which did give him a forked wagon. He's going to try to push him forward. Try to push his way forward. Blue is torching down this town center. He needs to actually fall back his army overall. Fort wagon out in front field. Maltese has now advanced the next age. He can bring in maybe 2 fixed guns for the back line. We have 2 falconets here that may came from the engineer. He's out of, look at that coin there. There's the veteran hospitaliers. Another commandery wagon does go down. Townsend being built by the explorer. Falconets push way forward. Got a good number of leather cans up here. Hospitaliers push way forward. This force is idle up here. And Grenadiers gain speed is there. Falconets firing away. Hussars push way forward. Falconets taking some fire there. Leather cans being focused down. Now got Sonar Horsemen. Sonar Horsemen are very heavy cavalry, but these Armed Pursuers are also a very heavy musketeer. Couple of heavy cannons now push way forward. Let's shovel and pull on the field. Blue's army is late on the arrival. Does have some portable lancers mixed on in as well. Well, the cannons there, which do less damage to the lancers. Black. Still another commandery, still up. Heavy cannons, 1 heavy cannon does go down. This heavy cannon gains some good hits on the falconets. Gets another falconet there. Got the leather cannons engaged the falconet as well. Gets another hit down the heavy cannon before it goes down. Heavy cannons, of course, love to hit everything. Does not have any damage penalties versus cavalry. And the splash damage annihilating its force. These Grenadiers are doing a little bit more work than I expected. The French tank was given 9 of the French Corsairs. Now it's going to fall away with the Hussars as well. They may come at the same time. If it does, that could be very good. We got more Carolyn something pulled out by the fort. All it came from a shipment there. Yeah, there's a 9 shipment there. And does stop the commander from pulling out those Hussars. More leather cannon. Now there's a shipment there. Has another commandery wagon. I go straight for the heavy cannon. Very good. Commandery does go down. Grenadiers being hit. He does have the Carolyn's back line firing away. They do both have heavy cav. Hospitaliers right there needs being brought on in. And the French tongue units do go down. Bring us factories. The Maltese still has plenty of wood and coin that he hasn't spent there. Info crossbows wouldn't be half bad, but maybe a little too late. That's not going for the veteran sentinel research. More sentinels before the field. They cost coin, not wood. I do think going for a couple dozen crossbows in order. But now he's going to start losing his housing. There's a shipment of falconets. 3 falconets right now will do quite a bit of damage. Getting massive splashes there. Hospitaliers before. These guys are very stacked up. More hospitaliers or sentinels here. He does have town center. The Maltese player has 40 villages. The Swedes are at 60. And so some of these mines being collected. He does have a lot of extra income being brought on in. So the villagers trying to boil the torps do get stopped. I don't think any tongues will be super useful at the moment. One has bought out a plantation. There's plenty of corn in the field, but I think he's just going to let his torps collect those up. That torp's... when I saw it. Oh, he doesn't have the Eisenberg or Eisenforge, whatever it's called, the improved coin collection card. And he has gone for factories, right? Are they building out? He has built a factory somewhere. Hear it. There it is. I think going for heavy cannon is probably be better at this moment in time. Heavy cannon. Those previous heavy cannons were very good. I'm a bit more biased towards heavy cannon rather than resources. I think the Maltese players are saving his wood for the Russian tongue.
Ready.
Artillery fountain now being pulled on the field. We need more gold for that. And there's not sizable armor push forward. Torching down his houses will hurt the Maltese player. In fact, destroying one house will deny him to get out the Russian tongue. Because now he's at Pop Hat. Falcon has pushed forward. There's a number of columns in the back line as well. Now the leather cans up to infantry guns. Gets there onto the Carolines. Falconets push forward. Gets good volley there. Takes out one of the Falconets. 2 Falconets goes down. More leather cannons push forward. And there goes the last Falconet. Leather cannons push way forward. Some of these have gone down. More Carolines. Those armors had to get cleaned up. Going for the Russian tongue now. Yeah, I think the fire throwers would be better than the Russian tongue one. Orchpeniks are like what? The 1 population cavalry, right? Oh, those are Cossacks. I always get those 2 mixed up. Cavalry Archer 2. It's the Cavalry Archer 1. Which they have really good siege damage. 89 siege damage? Either way, they do have a decent attack there. Or, that's not a boat. Yep, it's just a Hussar variant with really good siege attack. which can be useful to hit his opponent's structures. Type unit is Siege. Those are starting to get gunned down there. The forest starts slowly picking them away. Good hits there on those forces. These leather cannons do 150 damage per shot, and these guys will get just 2 shot by them, plus a bit of AoE to go along with it. These guys are trying to torch down this factory. He will probably get it. But right now, he's already lost a good number of villagers. He's down to 34, his opponent's at 75. And his torps will always provide some food income thanks to blackberries. Oh, some of these villagers are getting hit here. But it looks like he's not really too concerned at the moment. Another round of guard. Caroline's pushed way forward. The leather cannon's still plenty alive here. And yeah, the Maltese player is going to be forced out of the game relatively soon. Looks like he has got him for another round of blackberries here, so the blackberries are doubled up. Blueberries and blackberries apparently can be collected separately, but blackberries cannot be doubled up. So maybe a bit of a waste of a card there, but he does give him plenty of food for a foreseeable future from his corpse. Now got a good round of fire throwers on the field, but the leather cannon should be able to deal with them. In fact, they have just enough health to withstand a shot from the leather cannon, but the splash effect should still be quite significant. And blue does cast GG and backs out of the game. This is Anna Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.